The visitors as they got off the team bus earlier. The attitude and confidence they have is clear. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was, led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and, of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic death. And it was a night that none of us are going to forget. Guys?
Thank you, D.A. And a quick look at how Providence's schedule is shaping up. On Monday, then on Sunday. Now the starting group for Hartford. They've got O'Neal. O'Neal is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Milton in at the two-guard spot. And for Providence, Paul's out there with Williams. And it's Green. Then there's Edwards. And it's Providence to start out. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And the pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Providence needs to get a shot off. They get it back. Fall. Beyond the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Scott. Back to O'Neal. Pass to O'Quinn. O'Neal trying to break free. The shot's good from O'Quinn. Last game for Providence, they picked up the win against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Here's O'Neal. Makes it off the glass. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Passes to Green, to the middle. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Scott. Hartford moving the ball around. Poked loose. That one doesn't drop. And Providence will go the other way with it. And this is their first time matched up this year with Hartford.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But, hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Hartford shooting their first free throw tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
That's good from O'Neal. For Providence, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The shot, and another basket for Providence.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
O'Neal kicks to Milton. There's the lob to the hoop. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it.
And you know what, fellas? You've got to really, really admire somebody with the confidence to even try a pass like that.
For Hartford, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to O'Quinn. O'Neal passes to Milton. Scott with the ball. Sinks the triple. Scott's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Williams. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Scott, down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. For Providence, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Green taking his time here. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the 3 ball. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And here is O'Neal. No points in the game yet for him. And O'Neal gets it to go.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Edwards passes to Fall. Right wing. Defended by Milton. There's the pass to Edwards. And it's off from 3-point range. This is his first free throw of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
That's good from Scott. Both teams deciding to change it up. Scott hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
With 1 on the clock. No good. Shot missing. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Hartford.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
On the floor for Hartford, they've got Robinson, also O'Neal out there, and it's Neto in at the point. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 9 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And Glenn Robinson, a player that was moved at the deadline last year, showed that he's a solid participant when given the minutes.
Agreed, Greg. I mean, he gives you a little bit of everything at the 3. He's learned to play within himself and really never hurts you in any aspect of the game. Those are the kind of guys you have to find minutes for.
To the paint. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Wanamaker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Neto finds Robinson. Hartford moving the ball around. Neto with the bucket. Neto's got the lead up to 6 now for Hartford.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Providence decides to take their first time out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And Providence making a change here. Waters is checked in. And a switch here also for Hartford. Pargo's checked in. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
As hot as he's getting, they have to plan on bringing the double team every time he touches it.
For Hartford, they've gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Providence trails by 9. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. And it's Pell missing. For Providence, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Ojale off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Hartford calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for Hartford. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for O'Neal. Scott comes in for Robinson. And O'Neal subbed in for Raul Neto. And it's blocked by O'Quinn, and that's out of bounds. Providence will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Edwards, he's checked in for Providence.
Carson Edwards.
Here's Poirier. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet to the left wing. Williams kicks to Green. Shot clock at 5. That shot is off. Nice D from Scott. Hartford leading by 7. Over Green. Great D that time from Green. For Providence, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. He had a nice open look right there. 6 points for him.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Pell. O'Neal high post. Here's Poirier. Inside. Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Now just a 2-point Hartford lead.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Pass to Pargo. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Scott, good.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Green against Scott. Another three for Providence.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now O'Neal. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Scott. Over Green. Scott can't get it to go. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hartford on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Looking at Hartford, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they've been great at creating good shots on a consistent basis. It's that simple. You win the game by easier baskets than your opponents. They've been doing that, and a good ball movement, good player movement, and good body movement is the big reason.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I think they let the game come to them, but they haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
How many favors do I got for the love of the culture?
Hartford shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. We've got Williams, also Green out there. Falls out there with Edwards. O'Neal passes to Milton. Hits it from three-point range. Milton's got the first points of the second half here for Hartford.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And for Hartford, O'Neal is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Scott in at the small forward. Providence shooting their first free throws of the game.
Carson Edwards. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hartford leading by 3. The pass to Milton. Pass to Scott. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Providence. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
It's good. And the Hartford lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Edwards.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Scott kicks to Milton. Back to Scott. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Fall, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for Providence. Ogilvy is checked in for Williams. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Green. And it's Price in for Edwards. Then for Hartford, Robinson's checked in for Mike Scott. Zaire Smith comes in for Shake Milton. And Raul Netos subbed in for O'Neal. He hits both from the stripe.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Passes it to O'Neal. Outside for Robinson. Good on the three-point shot. Robinson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Providence trails by 4. Pass to Fall. Over O'Quinn. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall. Fall's got 6 here in this quarter.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Neto surveying the floor. Now, here is Robinson. Clock at 6. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here is Price following the bucket by Hartford. Down low, Ogilvy, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
So both teams making some changes here. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here is O'Neal. D right on him. Hartford moving the ball around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from O'Neal. Both good from the line that time. Providence trails by 6. The pass to Williams. Here's Fall. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. For Providence, they've hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Hartford making a switch here. O'Quinn's checked in. Four on the shot clock. Drills it from outside. Waters got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Now, here is O'Neal. Pass to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So it's Providence now, following the bucket by Hartford. Passes it to Fall. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. O'Neal passes to O'Neal. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
For Hartford, they've made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from O'Neal. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Hartford leads by 7. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Providence trails by 7. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for Providence. They've got Fall. Green is out there with Williams. Then there's Edwards. And it's Waters in at the 2. And O'Quinn slams it in.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Now here's Edwards. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Hartford.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
And Providence making a change here. Price is checked in. Free throw good, Edwards.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And Hartford calls time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Hartford's head coach talked to his team during that timeout. He said, "I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does." Kevin?
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
O'Neal kicks to Milton. Edwards against O'Neal. The kick out to Scott. Here's Milton. And the 3 off target. Providence trails by 5. Throws it up high. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
It's good. Falls got 14 points here in the second half.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there. The timing couldn't have been better.
Now, here's O'Quinn. 6 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And Hartford leads by 6.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Here's O'Neal. Following the score by Providence, kicks to Scott. 3-pointer, and Hartford hits again from deep.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Time called here. Providence decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Big Daddy.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. It's good, and the Hartford lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Edwards.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now, here's O'Quinn. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Edwards against O'Neal. Here's Fall. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. And they're moving it up. And he converts the layup. Now just a three-point Hartford lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's Scott. 54 seconds left in the fourth. The drive by Green. Lobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Now, here's Scott, and it's good for two.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Time called here. Providence decides to talk it over. They're down by 3. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
O'Neal with it. Just 5 on the clock. Scott finds O'Quinn up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And so it's Hartford with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.